Criterion, it's me. I got you a new book. In a dark, dark room and other scary stories. This and I can read. Reading. Okay, honey. Look here, the devil has interrupted our book time. Alright. Where was we before we were rudely interrupted? Okay. It's got some stories. Ooh. I love Halloween, don't you? It's got 7 stories. Oh, we won't read the foreword. We'll skip that part. Let's look at the art. Ooh. That's lovely. Alright. Let me get it all in frame. The teeth. I was hurrying home in the dark when I saw the man walking toward me. Do you know what time it is? I asked. The man lit a match to look at his watch. It's 8 o'clock, he said, and then he grinned at me. His teeth were 3 inches long. When I saw them, I ran. Soon I came into another man. Why are you running? The man asked. I just met a man with teeth this long, I said. It scared me. My teeth are longer than that, the man said, and he grinned at me. When I saw his teeth, I ran. Soon I came to another man. Why are you running? He asked. I saw a man with teeth this long, I said. That's nothing, said the man. Did you ever see teeth this long? I took one look and I ran all the way home. Well, he probably shouldn't go out dark. That's maybe Callie's advice. Without a flashlight, at least. In the graveyard. A woman in the graveyard sat. Ooh, very short and very fat. Ooh, she saw 3 corpses carried in. Ooh, very tall and very thin. Ooh. To the corpses, the woman said, will I be like you when I am dead? Ooh. To the woman, the corpses said, you will be like us when you are dead. Ooh. To the corpses, the woman said, ah. Okay. Now this one's really scary. I've read it before. The Green Ribbon. Once there was a girl named Jenny. She was like all the other girls except for one thing. She always wore a green ribbon around her neck. There was a boy named Alfred in her class. Alfred liked Jenny, and Jenny liked Alfred. Oh, that's so cute. We're going to ship them together. One day, he asked her, why do you wear that ribbon all the time? I cannot tell you, said Jenny. But Alfred kept asking, why do you wear it? And Jenny would say, it is not important. Jenny and Alfred grew up and fell in love. One day they got married. After their wedding, Alfred said, now that we are married, you must tell me about the green ribbon. You still must wait, said Jenny. I will tell you when the right time comes. Years passed. Alfred and Jenny grew old. One day, Jenny became very sick. The doctor told her she was dying. Jenny called Alfred to her side. Alfred, she said, now I can tell you about the green ribbon I tied and you will see why I could not tell you before. Slowly and carefully, Alfred untied the ribbon, and Jenny's head fell off. Ah! Oh, that's traumatizing. In a dark, dark room, in a dark, dark wood, there was a dark, dark house. In the dark, dark house, there was a dark, dark room. And in that dark, dark room, there was a dark, dark chest. In the dark, dark chest, there was a dark, dark shelf. And on the dark, dark shelf, there was a dark, dark box. And in the dark, dark box, there was a ghost. Ooh, a ghost. The night it rained. It was late at night. I was driving past the cemetery when I saw a boy standing in the rain. "Do you want to ride home?" I asked. "Yes, please," he said. "I live on Front Street, next to the school." I handed him my old sweater. "It's cold tonight," I said, "and you're wet. You had better put it on." After that, we did not talk. When we stopped at his house, I said, "Keep the sweater. I will get it tomorrow." "What is your name?" "Jim," he said. "Thanks for the ride." I stopped for the sweater the next day. A woman answered the door. "Is Jim home?" I asked. "I have come to pick up my sweater." She looked at me in a strange way. "It must have been another boy," she said. "Jim is our son, and he has been dead for almost a year. He is buried in the cemetery." I told her how sorry I was, and I left. I did not know what to think. The next morning I went to the cemetery. I wanted to see Jim's grave. Lying across the grave was my sweater. Ooh. Ooh. The pirate. Ruth was spending her vacation with her cousin Susan. "A pirate once lived in our house," Susan told Ruth. "He died in the room where you're staying. His ghost is supposed to haunt that room, but we have never seen it." "I don't believe in ghosts," said Ruth. Ruth better change her attitude. That's what Callie says. Callie says Ruth better change her attitude. But the thought of a pirate haunting her room scared her a little. Before she got into bed that night, Ruth looked everywhere. She looked under the bed, under the rug, in the closet, in the drawers, behind the dresser, and behind the curtains. She's thorough. And anywhere else that a ghost might hide. But she did not find a thing. Ruth yawned and stretched and got into bed. She turned off the light and snuggled under the covers. "Just as I thought," she said to herself. "There is no one in this room but me." Then a big voice said, "And me." Look at her. She's scared witless. Oh, the ghost of John. Have you seen the ghost of John? Long white bones and the flesh all gone. Ooh, wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? And then it tells you where the story comes from, but we ain't interested right now. Look at this art on the back. Oh, it's creepy. Awesome stories. That'd be a good book to read on Halloween, am I right? Like the kids and that cat. He's a scaredy cat. I love you, Tyrion. Did you enjoy all the stories in a dark, dark room and other scary stories? I know Mimi did.